You may have noticed a pair of Carter 1912 single-action semi-automatic pistols. From the battlefield to your back pocket, the Carter 1912 will be the tool of choice for all your everyday needs. Let's see how the baby of tomorrow will learn how to use their very first gun. Before you can use the gun, you'll have to load it. Move your right gun across. That's it. Nothing like the sweet sound of a magazine sliding into the gun.
Gotcha.
Now do the same with your left gun. Great job. You're now armed and ready. Baby's hungry. We need to let Mommy know. Knock on the door a few times to get her attention. You did it. Mommy's here, and look what she has.
It's time for lunch. Open wide for the
Wow.
airplane.
Yum, yum. Scrumbridge Farms cold-pressed coagulated baby feed is made from 90% high-fructose corn syrup and 20% horse meat that tastes of freedom in every bite. Baby's gonna grow up big and strong in no time. Now it's time for a little quiz. We want to make sure baby is well-educated. Excellent. You're reloading like a champion now. Which one of these is the triangle? You got it. Which one of these is the color red? Good job, kiddo. What does 2 plus 2 equal? Good job, kiddo. Which one is your favorite animal? Ah, yes, I see. How many bullets are there in a standard Carter 1912 magazine? Good job, kiddo. Who is your best friend? Excellent choice, my friend. Now let's learn how to aim our guns with a bit of target practice. A gun without aim is a dangerous thing, so make sure you know what you're shooting at. Shoot down each of the targets. That's it. Keep shooting those targets.
Meh.
Oh, those little ducklings are so cute. You should shoot them. By the way, did you know you can also manually eject your magazines? Perfect for when you want full control over when to reload. To eject your magazine, press the highlighted button on your controller. That's the way. I can already tell that baby's going to grow up to be a star soldier. You've now mastered the use of your trusty pistols. Remember to handle with care and use them responsibly. Safety first, kiddo. Now I know it's fun being a baby, but you'll only fit those diapers for so long. Let's move on. Press the green button and let's continue our journey.
Get those ducks.
You may have noticed that you're carrying a pair of Carter 1912 single-action semi-automatic pistols. From the battlefield to your back pocket, the Carter 1912 will be the tool of choice for all your everyday needs. Let's see how the baby of tomorrow will learn how to use their very first gun. Before you can use the gun, you'll have to load it. Move your right gun across onto the magazine. That's it. Great job. You're now armed and ready. Baby's hungry. We need to let Mommy know. Knock on the door a few times to get her attention.
Whoa, got a trophy.
You did it. Mommy's here, and look what she has. Looks like you're out of bullets.
It's time for
Hit the
lunch.
orange buttons
Open
on the
wide
side
for
of your
the
cart
airplane.
to get more magazines.
We got
Excellent.
fucking food.
You're reloading like a champion now. Yum, yum. Scrumbridge Farms cold pressed coagulated baby feed is made from 90% high fructose corn syrup and 20% horse meat. The taste of freedom in every bite. Oh, that tickles. Baby's gonna grow up big and strong in no time. Now it's time for a little quiz. We want to make sure baby is well educated as well as being a good shot. Which one of these is the triangle? Correct. Which one of these is the color red? Well done. What does 2 plus 2 equal? Well done. Which one is your favorite animal? Ah, so that's your choice. How many bullets are there in a standard Carter 1912 magazine?
Where do you, dog?
Correct. Who is your best friend? Excellent choice, my friend. Now let's learn how to aim our guns with a bit of target practice. A gun without aim is a dangerous thing, so make sure you know what you're shooting at. Shoot down each of the targets. Oh, those little ducklings are so cute. You should shoot them. Oh, those little ducklings are so cute.
Shit.
You should shoot them.
Damn it!
By the way, did you know you can also manually eject your magazines? Perfect for when you want full control over when to reload. To eject your magazine, press the highlighted button on your controller. That's the way. I can already tell that baby's going to grow up to be a star soldier. You've now mastered the use of your trusty pistols. Remember to handle with care and use them responsibly.
Me.
Safety first, kiddo. Now I know it's fun being a baby, but you'll only fit those diapers for so long. Let's move on. Press the green button and let's continue our journey. The perfect American family lives under 3 key pillars: love, pride, and guns. Let's take a look at these core values in action as a father bonds with his child.
Stop.
Hey, sport, let's play catch. In the future, new technologies will bring families closer together than ever before. Smelly old baseball gloves will no longer be handed down from parent to child like a decaying shackle to a primeval past. In the future, every good God-fearing patriot will get solid, refined American blued steel.
Gotcha.
And 8 rounds of pure patriotism in each hand.
We need a little league every weekend for you. Done in no time.
We'll be training after school as well. Train hard. Happy days.
What are the rules in zebra baseball?
Have the skills to
3
pay the
strikes
bills.
and you're out. I wish. I really need a drink.
In order to properly bond with the American father, you must excel in at least one sport. Otherwise, you risk a lifetime of neglect, missed Little League games, and eventual abandonment.
I have to warn you, this ball is a little shiny. Every weekend for years and years to come in no time. And you'll be training after school as well. Train hard. Happy days. Why is the baseball stadium the coolest place to be? Because it's full of fire ants. Did you hear the joke about the baseball? It will leave you in stitches. Nice one, sport. Hear about the baseball player without children? He couldn't get to home base. Oh, it's pretty rough when you're older.
I wish my dad played catch with me. His paws made it tricky, though.
You might not see this one coming. You got the skills to pay the bills. I wish. I really need a drink. Why was the baseball player drunk? He went out on a bender. Speaking of which, wonder what Ned's up to tonight. It is Tuesday after all.
In the past, it was a
Sacred bonding experience to take children out hunting.
and teach them to use their first guns. However, since the children of the future will grow up with guns right from the moment of birth, family bonding can happen even earlier and in the safe environment of the home.
Oh my god.
This ball is a little shinier. Nice ball handling,
Shit in my
kiddo.
face.
I just know you'll make a crack shot marksman when you're older. I guess the apple doesn't get shot down too far from the tree. High five! Whoa there! That's a strong high five you got there. Don't want to break your old man's wrist, do you, hero?
As you now see, guns can create new, exciting experiences
For the entire
family unit, making them even stronger than the families of yesteryear. They can all share in the Patriot experience and have fun while
keeping everyone safe. An
armed family is a happy family.
Dropped all the balls. Whatever. Whatever you say, game.
Wake up.
I got all the stars in that one. Oh, this one's
now.
Now
next.
to the teenage bedroom. The room is in a predictable state of disarray, reflecting the tumultuous emotional state of the average American teenager. It is a time when hormones rage, pimples bulge, and young Americans discover themselves, sometimes repeatedly.
What's all that noise in there? Did you get your father's naughty little again? This room is a travesty. Clean up this instant or you're grounded.
Forget that old relic.
You fucking
We
whip
live
a
in
broom at me.
post-broom world. You don't need a broomstick when you have a boomstick. Instead of sweeping up like some kind of Neanderthal, use your guns to get Mom off our back. See all those items scattered on the ground?
You'll need to
Put them back in their place. Oh, that tickles. Oh, that tickles.
Did I clean too fast? There's nothing else to clean.
Don't you point that thing at me. Squeaky clean. Even better than new.
Thank
Those
you.
bullet casings scattered on the floor? That's called interior design.
Ah, that's looking much nicer. Great work, honey. Let's get these curtains open and let in some fresh air. This window would sure make a great sniping vantage point.
Here at the American Dream, you can use your hard-earned dollars to trial the latest and greatest in firearms technology. First off, we have the Simpson M1905, a high-powered bolt-action rifle. This versatile tool was the standard-issue rifle for the U.S. military in World War I, and is still used to this day. While only capable of firing one shot at a time, what the Simpson lacks in rate of fire, it certainly makes up for in range.
Give it to me.
All this and more can be yours for the low price of $9.99. Sure,
I have lots
you
of money.
could spend that money on candy, but did you know that candy is a serious choking hazard that kills hundreds of innocent children every year? Hold on. Before you can purchase that gun, you'll need to pass the mandatory 3-day waiting period. Ha! Just kidding. In the future, we will have abolished all state and federal laws around new gun waiting periods. This means that all Americans will be able to get as many guns as they want, whenever they want. God forbid the government would make us wait to get our hands on something we were born to own. Congratulations! The Simpson rifle is yours. Pick it up with your dominant hand. Ah, the Kruger has jammed. Good thing we strapped a hand to it so it can still have a use. Those Europeans just can't do anything without us, huh? This here is the Kruger 1898. This ludicrous over-engineered pistol has the stopping power of a pea thrown by an anemic child. Thankfully, our American scientists have added some modifications to make the Kruger useful again. It now comes equipped with a hand apparatus, allowing you to pick up and handle certain objects. Feels good, doesn't it? You'll also need an extra tool to operate the rifle. To load the gun, you'll first need to cock the rifle. Use your hand gun to pull the bolt up and back. Once the rifle has been cocked, use your hand gun to pick up the magazine on the left-hand side of the cart and push it into the underside of the rifle. Great! Now push the bolt back into place and you're good to go. Nice work. You're locked and loaded. Why don't we give our new toy a whirl? Let's go over to the window and do some shooting. I think those targets just insulted your mother. What are you going to do about it? Ranging up to 2,850 yards, it's the perfect instrument for tasks that require a little more reach. This model is also equipped with a premium high-precision optical lens for greater firing accuracy. No target is going to escape your sights with this baby. Remember, the Simpson must be cocked after each shot. Bullseye! Great shot! Bullseye! Nicely done. Bullseye! Ha-ha! Great shot! Ha-ha! Oh, hey, it's your next-door neighbors, the Barrett twins. I've seen you looking wistfully towards your crush. Knock on the window of the one you like, and I'll show you how guns can help navigate the treacherous pathways of teenage romance. Ah, Taylor. He's a real stud, isn't he? Looks like you got his attention. Are you sure that's the choice you want to go with? of the fickle desires of youth. Try again, but this time select the one you'd like to... Ah, Taylor. She's a real cutie, isn't she? Looks like you got her attention. Are you sure that's the choice you want to go with? Excellent. Hey, is that Mr. Cinnamon? Get out of the way, you stupid cat. Taylor will now hold up a question, and you can shoot to select your response. With conversation cut down to the bare essentials, chatting up your teenage crush has never been easier. Ah, young love, such a beautiful thing. Who's got a date this weekend? With your natural charms and that gun by your side, you're sure to win Taylor over. However, there's more to romance than cracking a good joke and having a clean room, as we'll soon find out. Independence and heralded the dawn of a new age of freedom, liberty, and justice. It was said that this day ought to be solemnized with pomp and parade, with shows, games, sports, guns, bells, bonfires, and illuminations. We intend to uphold that sacred tradition, which is why you're going with Taylor to the Independence Day Carnival for your very first date.
Missing one.
Look,
where could
here
it
she
be?
is now.
So good to see you again.
A wide range
I've been
of
looking forward
activities
to
for
this
you
all
and Taylor
week.
to enjoy.
Let's go check out the target shooting.
Step up, roll up, come one, come all. Put your marksmanship to the test and win a prize for that special someone. You there. You look like a crack shot. Come on down. The rules are simple. You have 5 shots to hit as many of the bottles as possible to earn points. Capiche?
This sounds like so much fun.
Whipped it. Great
Yes.
shot. Nice shooting. On to the next round. You know there's no prize for hitting the space between the bottles, right?
God damn it.
You sure showed that pin who's boss. Nice shooting. On to the next round.
Yeah, now I got it.
Hey, you're a natural.
Got it.
show that pin who's boss. We got commies here. Fresh commies. Ready to be dunked. Hey, you there. Yes, that young patriot and your cute date.
When I get dunked, we all get dunked.
To play this game, you'll need to shoot the target and dunk our comrade here into the drink, thoroughly embarrassing him and ruining his reputation for being dry. Let's get to it.
I've already been out getting enough water for today. Where's my seeker?
The only good communist is a wet communist.
When I get dunked, we all get dunked. This is a gross violation of justice.
What? Ha
It's not easy being red. It's not easy being red. When I get dunked, we all get dunked.
Great job. He didn't know what hit him. You've earned yourself a prize. Hey, can we play Dunk Mr. Cinnamon next?
Oh, it's adorable. Thank you. Oh, I'm having such a wonderful time with you. I hope you're having fun too. Why don't we get some cotton candy?
Hey there. Here you'll get to use your gun to make your own candy floss.
Aha.
Just like our ancestors made this country. Stick your rifle into the drum and make a circular motion to build up the floss.
Fuck off. Kidding me?
Give your gun a few whirls in the drum.
I'll whirl it in the drum when I hit the thing. What the
Go
hell?
on, stick your gun in there. Give your gun a few whirls in the drum.
I want to whirl the drum.
That looks so yummy. Would you mind if I had a taste?
Eat it. It's being blocked by this thing.
Oh, that was
What's in that?
delicious. Thank you.
Things seem to be going well, champion. Why don't we end this date with a
What the hell?
Every year on the 4th of
Fuck
July,
off!
patriots light up the sky with
Kidding me?
fireworks as a reflection of glorious America shining
Infuriating.
bright amongst the stars. And I assure you, it's no coincidence that the fireworks are loaded with gunpowder. Our freedom was won with gunpowder, so you can bet we're gonna celebrate with it too. I'll let you do the honors. Light up those fireworks, sit back and enjoy the show.
Wow. I've never seen anything so amazing. Isn't watching this just make you appreciate the free society we live in? Thank you for today. I've had so much fun. You're very sweet. Let's see each other again sometime.
Sure, pal.
I think she likes you, and from the look of your concealed carry, you like her too.
Fuck. Where's the fucking star? Fuck's. Wouldn't let me fucking shoot it. Ah.
Hopefully you two will end up loving each
Burgers. I didn't get any stars in the burgers. Let's get some burger
The
stars.
teenage years, a time of curiosity, discovery, and growth. It is at this right age that American boys and girls begin to enter the workforce and learn how to provide for themselves. In order to become productive members of society,
Future generations
need to be equipped with more than just high-powered firearms. They need the strong work ethic and a can-do attitude
Ah,
that defines
no.
us as Americans.
One.
You've taken on your first part-time job at the Heston's Family Restaurant. Ensure that both sides of the patty are cooked evenly. However, you need to be careful not to leave them on the grill for too long, or else they could burn. Our master burger artisan, Earl E. Bird, is on the other side of the grill, turning your patties into fast food masterpieces. Once each burger has been assembled,
press the
order up button so that your coworker can deliver the burgers to our eager customers.
You just drop it on the fucking floor?
If it were up to
loser.
me, the patties would be made with fresh cat meat. But hey. Another burger coming up!
Berlin with guns. This is the way the way that it's done. This is the way you do it.
The burger incoming! Oh man! I'm definitely getting fired!
You should be fired. You just keep dropping them on the fucking floor.
Burgers.
All my hard work.
The cornerstone of
Firing
any
bullets.
nutritious breakfast. Another burger coming up!
Burger.
Oh man! I'm definitely getting fired! Great burger! Keep it up! Oh no, I dropped another one! Oh man, Mr. Heston's gonna kill me!
Fucking suck at your job, man.
The American fast food experience can be likened to the firing of a bullet. The food comes out fast, enters the body of the customer, and then exits shortly afterwards at extreme velocity. Speedy taste satisfaction is just the pull of the proverbial trigger away.
Is that another star?
Another burger coming up! Whoops! I dropped the burger! That almost popping a fair bit. Someone could get hurt. Another burger coming up! The burger incoming! Whoops! I dropped the burger! I can see my reflection in Elle's forehead. Haha! Slick. Burger up! Burger up! Thank you for dining at Heston's Family Restaurant, serving that sacred stuff to freedom's finest 24 grueling, sweaty hours a day. The only way to get the secret family recipe from old Colonel Heston Whoopi to take it from his cold, dead hands. But I can reveal to you today that the key ingredients are simply a dash of bullet shrapnel and a splash of pubescent perspiration. Oh, man! I'm definitely getting fired! The queue of burgers is getting long. Hit the order up button to tell Elle to get those burgers moving. Oh, that patty is starting to burn. Be careful not to burn yourself on the grill. Safety first. Nice corn to take. Coming up. Order up. The queue of burgers is getting long. Hit the order up button to tell Elle to get those burgers moving. That patty is burning. That patty is on fire. Fresh corn to take coming up.
Whatever, let it burn.
Great
Try
job.
fucking.
Our customers have packed on at least double their weight since entering. The queue of burgers is getting long. Hit the order up button to tell Elle to get those burgers moving. You know what goes well with burgers? Freedom. You burned a whopper load of dough there, trooper. Remember, in America, the keys to success are a big smile, a big wad of cash, and a big gun. You're most of the way there, so keep it up.
Ah, no star. Many stars. Two. I missed one. Be on some dancing person's back or something. Come on now.
Prom night. The twilight of your teenage years. Prom night and the end of high school education marks a point when teenagers are finally released from their shackles and become free to experience the freedoms this nation has to offer to its dear citizens. However, we must remember that those freedoms weren't granted to us. They were won with American bravery, steel, and blood. This year's prom theme is the American Revolution. Remember when the British tyrants gripped the throat of liberty and we bravely fought them off our sacred soil? It was pretty great, huh? Just like our courageous militiamen and their brilliant leaders, you will be venturing forth into the field of battle to fight for your right
Weird
to
bullets.
party.
Just float around for a little while.
You invited your high school sweetheart, Taylor, to the prom. And she said yes. From what I hear,
Yes.
plenty of other boys asked her, but she chose you in the end.
Oh, hey there. Glad you could make it, partner.
And there she is. Isn't she beautiful? beautiful. You look pretty dashing yourself, might I say. How about we get a photo of the lovely couple? Give us your best action pose.
3,
2, 1. Say liberty. Oh, yes. Say hello to my little friends. Meet the Goonies! Oh, no. It seems like the photo was too dark. Let's try that again with the flash. Give us another pose. 3, 2, 1. Say, overthrowing the tyrannical British hordes. Ah, beautiful photo. You two just might make prom king and queen.
Hey, let's go dance.
Taylor's calling you over to dance. Never mind that you've never danced in your life. With your guns on the dance floor, you're sure to blow away the crowd. Let's have a practice round. Watch her and mirror each of her moves. Raise your left hand above your head. Good. Now extend your right hand to the side. Great! That's the way. You're a natural. Practice time is over. Let's get to the real thing. She won't wait for you anymore, so do your best to keep up.
You ready? Come on, Snake. Let's rattle.
Isn't that last year's prom
King Rex.
George? What's he doing here? Hey, Dolly, why don't you leave that Saturday night special over there and let me show you how real prom king dances? That nosebleed is trying to show off to Taylor. That son of a gun is cruising for a bruising. He has some mean moves, but he doesn't have a pair of Carter 1912s. You there! I challenge you to a dance-off. Taylor, my dear, step back and watch as I razz your berries. We cannot let him trample on our honor. It's time to duel. Prom style. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, dance. arms straight down. That'll teach him to mess with a certified gunslinger like yourself. It looks like they're about to announce the prom king and queen. This year's prom king and queen are you!
Hooray! We did it!
Congratulations! Like the heroes of old, you have defeated the tyrannical rulers, freeing the people and paving way for a dance floor where all men are created equal. What a lovely evening. Let us recap the lessons we've learned tonight. Firstly, you never know when tyranny may strike, and we must always be ready. Secondly, it takes strength to overthrow tyranny, and guns give us the strength we need. When our honor and liberty is at stake, shoot first and ask questions later. You don't win wars with words. You win them with genuine American blued steel. As we forge onward towards the future, it's important to know where we've come from. Let's turn back the clock for a moment and look into the history of the beloved gun. It all began when some Chinese folks discovered gunpowder and used it in these ridiculous-looking hand cannons. I'd like to see you conceal carry one of those. Some stuff happened over in Europe, but nobody really cares about that. What matters is the gun eventually made its way to the shores of our sacred land. Turns out rifles were pretty useful for taking out the redcoats in the Revolutionary War. And so from the freshly smoking barrel of a gun, the United States of America was born. In the years that followed, the American people flourished, set about establishing systems that would position us as the most resourceful nation in the world. We invented high-precision machines that automated and sped up the rate of production of goods like never before. This process was called the American System of Manufactures, but later was simplified to manufacturing.
Let's carry on, I suppose. You guys have a star? No? No? Ah.
To the pursuit of work and money. In a capitalist system, you are free to make
Car wash. 2, I missed both.
Meaning you live, die, or buy expensive cars
This
based
fucking
on
star
your
set.
merits and ability to sell people things they don't need at outrageous prices. A steady income allows you to pay for basic needs such as food, shelter, and high-powered firearms. That's why you've taken up a job as a car wash attendant, to help our fellow citizens keep their vehicles shiny and squeaky clean. For this job, we'll require a bit more firepower than we've been used to. Introducing the Johnson submachine gun. First deployed in 1918
for use in trench warfare.
This gun also saw frequent use by friendly neighborhood gangsters to uphold street justice. The fully automatic Johnson is capable of firing 250 grain bullets at a rate of 1,200 rounds per minute, making it perfect for heavy-duty cleaning tasks such as washing cars, trimming stray nose hairs, and garden maintenance. Congratulations! The Johnson SMG is now yours. The Johnson must be reloaded with our old friend, the Kruger 1898. which I'm sure you remember from an earlier chapter, unless the repeated sound of gunfire in close proximity to your head has turned your brain to soup. The Kruger's hand apparatus allows you to reload and grip the front of the SMG to stabilize your aim when firing. First, hit the illuminated button on your card to get a new magazine.
Good. That's the way.
Now insert it into the SMG as shown in the diagram. Sensational! Your gun is loaded and ready to rumble. Nothing's
Gonna stand in the way of you and your Johnson.
Let's test out this baby's firepower with a bit of target practice.
The SMG is a fully
Really?
Automatic weapon.
You can hold down the trigger,
not the right
and it will
ammo.
continue to fire as long as
There are bullets in the magazine.
Try taking out all the targets in one sweeping
Okay.
Motion.
I gotta hit that one.
Nice work.
You're on a kill streak. Now that you're acquainted with your new tool,
Let's put it to use.
you'll be earning minimum wage. But the good news is, you don't have to work a
Minimum number of hours.
hours. The clients of the Winchester Car Wash are
Busy doing their part.
in the capitalist machine and can only stop by for a short time. Luckily, our trusty weapons tech can be used to blast all the dirt
From their cars
before they move on. If you can shoot it off fast enough, that is. But if
If you do completely
clean a car, you'll get a nice pay bonus. Great! That car is looking good as new. Great! That car is
looking good as new.
In the industry, there is a technique known as tactical
Reloading.
where users will eject the magazine manually and reload early to anticipate.
Future actions.
This is also referred to as pro strats or elites.
Skills.
Great! That car is looking good as new.
Great.
That car is looking good as new. Don't spare the bullets. Plenty more where.
They came from.
Great! That car is looking good as new. Excellent work.
Looks like it's just about
About time to wrap up with a... Oh, God! Your stupid co-worker has turned on
the hose and it's out of control.
Watch out for those bolts! God damn it,
The
Earl!
hose is equipped with a 60mm nozzle, capable of producing a whopping 1,200
Kilopascals of water pressure. No idea what that means, but the only way we're gonna stop it is to
match its might.
with the strength of our fully automatic Johnson SMG.
God damn it!
No time to watch out.
For the water spray!
Now!
Otto, you're the only one with a gun. Time to use it. Lives are on the line.
Turn off.
Watch out for the water spray!
Ain't no looking. Ah!
Always remember,
How to shoot red things. Barrels, levers,
Whoa.
taps.
Okay, next on this side.
Those taps are red. You should
definitely shoot the hell out of them. This is such a waste of water.
just think. We can bottle it in plastic and sell it to idiots.
Here it comes.
You did it! We're saved! Oh,
Trophy?
the days
Day's work. As you now see, guns are
valuable tools in the workplace. They improve productivity by at least 300% and can also be used to defuse dangerous situations. And to think the liberals wanted
places to be gun-free zones.
Huh, no wonder they never get anything done. And remember,
420!
the only thing that stops a bad hose is a good guy with a gun. Let's head to the
Oh, that's
next
disorienting.
stage.
Going from moving to not moving.
It is which fills the soul with passion enough to start wars and topple nations. No, it's not me. It's love. You see, when two Americans love one another very much, there comes a time when they carry out the age-old tradition of the romantic dinner and proposal. First, the couple finds a decent but affordable restaurant to wine and dine. When the moment is right, one lover pulls out an expensive piece of metal and asks the other for their hand in marriage. If things go well, they get married and live happily ever after.
If not,
then it's quite awkward for quite a while. Welcome to La Barretta, where meals are shot fresh out of Nonna Barretta's kitchen. Whilst the proper American diet consists of burgers and milkshakes, this occasion calls for something more exotic. That's right, we're going to have Italian hamburgers and milkshakes.
So good to see you, dear.
How was your day? That's wonderful. This is such a nice place you found. It's very romantic.
Buongiorno, it's me, Stevan. Welcome to La Barretta. You two are looking stunning tonight. And I can tell by the way that you have been banging your pistols on the table that you are ready to eat. Please take a look at the many options of our menu. I'm sure you will choose something befitting this exquisite occasion. The deluxe or the banquet. I'm legally obliged to tell you that the 5 people were sent to the emergency room after ordering that. Though you look like you have the constitution to handle it. I'll be back with your entree in a momento. While we're waiting, let me explain proper gun etiquette at the dining table. In front of you, you'll find several utensils, each for a different part of your course. Simply use the gun starting from the outside and work inwards with each dish, smallest to largest. We want to impress Taylor, so let's deploy our best table manners and show her that you aren't some kind of ignorant savage. Your entree. A fine Sicilian salad served with a sweet vinaigrette. Enjoy a meal, my amazingly attractive friends.
That was simply divine. Honey, can you call the waiter to let him know we're done?
God damn! Real quick. Let me eat my lettuce.
How can we get his attention?
Tomato. Give me that fucking tomato. Give me that fucking tomato. Give me the tomato. Nom nom.
I pray to the heavens that everything was satisfactory. Let me clear the table for you. In Italy, we use our hands. However, this is America. I will be back shortly with your next dish. I guess those Europeans are good for more than just feeding the gun economy. They provide a decent feed at the dinner table, too. Next up, we have a dish specially prepared for the noble patriots like yourselves. I present our specialty, the Italian hamburger. Please enjoy.
Whoa.
Pizzas with spaghetti in the middle? Nom 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 nom. Sounds good to me. Nah. Wah. Wah. Nah.
trust that Emile was just as fantastic as your fashion sense. Wait. God damn it, we got the worst table in the restaurant. You see, a savvy American always sits in a corner to give them a full view of the area so that they are ready to shoot down any would-be attackers. They're offering a $5 discount for sitting at an unsafe table, but I'd say safety is priceless. The next dish is a Sardinian delicacy, Kazur Marzu, perhaps the finest cheese on the planet. Wait, you're telling me it's better than American cheese? By the beard of Lincoln, maggots! Horrifying. This is why you should only eat American cheese, which contains no actual cheese but a whole load of wonderful things like patriotism, reconstituted dairy, and rubber. Also, that real stuff is likely to give you weird cheese dreams.
Oh, darling, you're my weird cheese dream.
How can we get his attention? Okay, that's enough about dreams.
Ow.
Scream with the delight, see? You wretch with a pure joy. I knew you would love it from the moment you deliberately chose it from the menu.
Cleaned away my
I
gun.
hope you'll have some room. And if not, just wait for the maggots to wriggle down into your intestines. I will fetch your dessert.
Fetch it.
The final course of our signature dessert, served in Russian style, I present to you Nonna Baretta's famous spicy chocolate truffle. The truffle is infused with the Calabrian demon chilies, rains from the ninth circle of hell itself. Their capsaicinoid concentration is so up at the charts that they actually melt the skull skin. Consuming them can cause bleeding gums, hallucinations, eternal third-degree burns, and profuse rectal hemorrhage.
Now we got ourselves a game. You and me.
Ow! One of the chambers in that revolver contains the trophy. Fire the gun into your mouth, and if you're lucky, you'll get a load of Nonna Baretta's hot love.
God damn it!
Quit hogging that gun, put it back on the plate. Is that what they mean by sweet murder? That reminds me of the raging fires of war. Sensational. Bellissimo.
Can't light the candle? Like flaming.
Results are always explosive.
Cleaned her up.
I will spend the rest of my days praying that you enjoy your meal tonight. Here is the bill, senor. Oh, dear. I wasn't told. Yes. Very good, senor. When I said I wanted a tip, I didn't mean one with a hollow point. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you for tonight, honey. I've had such a wonderful time.
Things are looking good. Let's set the stage for the big question. Why don't you try picking Taylor's favorite song from the jukebox?
That's our song! You really know how to make a girl feel special.
Time to seal the deal. Taylor. I believe my friend here has a proposal for you.
Yes,
I will marry you.
I love you.
Hooray! She said yes! Fire the gun in her hand and pop that engagement ring on.
Hey,
So my parents are out of town.
town for the weekend. How about we swing over to my place for the night?
Oh, Taylor's invited you to her house. Let's go. What's that, you ask? Where did you come from? Well, that's quite a long story. You see, you were produced by a method called sexual intercourse. Now, the ratings board wouldn't want me going into nitty-gritty details, but I'll try to explain it in simplified terms that you can understand. To create a baby, we need a sperm cell and an egg.
Think of the sperm cell.
As a bullet, and the egg as its target. The shooter will position themselves to fire a barrage of bullets towards the target. And even though it may take the shooter many attempts, and they might have to wait until the target is in the right mood to be shot at, the shooter will eventually penetrate the target with one of their bullets. This process is called conception. Think of it like the genesis of America, born from the many bullets
Piercing the bodies of
our enemies. Anyway, around 9 months later, a healthy baby will be born into the world. And that's where you came from. Let me take a moment to introduce you to another one of our fantastic lifestyle products.
Once you've used a
Variety of guns for mid to long range encounters, and the test calls for something a bit more up close and personal, we have the trusty shotgun. Introducing the Steinberg Pump Action Shotgun. Its short-range pellet dispersion and conical spread guarantees blasts that are potent and powerful for those especially intimate moments. Featuring a lightweight wooden stock, it's a joy to grip, either for yourself or your partner, and comes with a variable balance setting that allows you to control the rapidity and force of its recoil. The Steinberg, for what the job needs doing. Before using the Steinberg with a partner, it's best to try it out. There we go. Fired up and ready for action. Now shoot down the rest of those targets with flaming shots. The Steinberg also has a special function. If you pump it repeatedly, you can charge up your shots to get them flaming hot. Try it now. Up a few times until you can see smoke coming from the gun. Shakalaka! Talk about a fiery passion. Make sure to use the flaming shots when you want to get things a bit more heated than usual. I guess it's time for bed. Traditionally, partners slept in separate beds to discourage inappropriate behavior. Whoa, what are you doing? Cut that out. This is getting a bit too romantic. Wait, candles? Don't you dare light those up. pickle. Oh boy, rose petals. This is definitely starting to look like a sex scene.
There, hot stuff. Why don't we get those clothes off of you?
Well, if you're gonna do it... Whoa, wait a minute. Are you even listening? You're just gonna sit there forever in your own stench, huh? That's the plan? We've now reached the halfway point of our journey. We hope you've been enjoying
Your time in the American dream.
I've certainly enjoyed watching you grow into a model American citizen and master the use of your trusty guns. As part of our regular procedure, I'd like to ask you a few questions. How many bullets have you fired since the start of your journey?
The most.
What? Seriously?
The middlemost.
Correct, you are. How much time do you think has passed since we began our journey?
12 days.
Good. When an intruder comes into your house, which item will help you the most? Correct. Our studies have shown that a gun will be the best option in 99 out of 100 house invasions. And the other time,
That's not right.
it's a chainsaw. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love America? I'm going to assume you think
One means
America is number one. Who is a good boy? Mr. Cinnamon, what's wrong with you? How many degrees should you spend for a no-scope shot?
correct.
Anything less and you're a filthy noob. Thank you. During the intermission, feel free to get up and use the restroom, or perhaps purchase some sweet snacks or guns to keep your body and mind satisfied and to keep the glorious capitalist machine well oiled. We've got a lot more in store for you, so rest up, relax, and when you're ready, we will proceed. Don't you point that thing at me. The pioneers of the gun industry began with humble ambitions. Some saw the rifle as nothing more than a machine made to throw balls. But it was the keen American eyes of our gun industrialists that realized the untapped potential of those balls.
Two at intermission. Two at intermission. I'm gonna restart intermission. My gun's still fucking sideways.
So, just gonna sit there forever in your own stench, huh? That's the plan?
I guess so.
I truly hope I don't need to spell out what needs to be. So there might be some residue on your muzzle. Polish? Oh, you gotta clean that shit up.
Oh.
Wipe your ass, you ass wipe. Go on, wipe your ass. We've now reached the halfway point of our journey. We hope you've been enjoying your time in the American dream. I've certainly enjoyed watching you grow into a horrible American citizen and master the use of your trusty guns.
Ah, fuck around this.
As part of our regular procedure, I'd like to ask you a few questions. How many bullets have you fired since the start of your journey?
The middlemost.
Correct you are. How much time do you think has passed since we began our journey? Up, try again. Incorrect. Correct you are.
It was 38 last time.
When an intruder comes into your house, which item will help you the most? Incorrect. Mr. Cinema, correct. Our studies have shown that a gun will be the best option in 99 out of 100 house invasions. And the other time?
It's a chainsaw.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love America? I'm going to assume you think 1 means America
Is number 1.
Who is a good boy? Mr. Cinnamon? What's wrong with you? How many degrees should you spend for a no-scope shot?
Oh, there's one.
Correct. Anything less and you're a filthy noob. Thank you. During the intermission, feel free to get up and use the restroom. Or perhaps purchase some sweet snacks or guns to keep your body and mind satisfied and to keep the glorious capitalist machine well oiled. We've got a lot more in store for you, so rest up, relax, and when you're ready, we will proceed.
Proceed.
That tickles. The pioneers of the gun industry began with humble ambitions. Some saw the rifle as nothing more than a machine made to throw balls. But it was the keen American eyes of our gun industrialists that realized the untapped potential of those balls. Combining American ingenuity with our unmatched manufacturing processes, those noble poets of wood and steel went on to produce guns en masse. It was a glorious age of progress for our industry, but there was one problem. Oh, that tickles. All these guns needed owners, and there just wasn't enough war around to match our supply. An American once said, if you want to make a pile of money, invent something that will enable these Europeans
To cut each other's throats
with greater facility. And so we shipped our guns to Europe, helping our friends slaughter each other for a while, and business boomed. It was a time of great innovation and prosperity.
we made
Repeating rifles, revolving pistols, Gatling guns, semi-automatic pistols, and even a gentleman's cane gun. However, as our industry grew, we began to see the limits of the market. Relying on ebb and flow of war was simply began as a commodity like any other, an appliance to fulfill a specific purpose.
However,
Where?
reach, we needed to elevate.
God damn it. What?
All right, good to go? Get comfy, strap yourself in, and let's begin the second half of your journey into the American dream.
Fuck. I know I missed another one.
You proposed to your beloved Taylor, and she said yes. She also happens to be pregnant. So in light of that, your wedding plans have been slightly accelerated. Good job with that whole safe sex thing. When a child is conceived before marriage, the family must arrange a hastier wedding to ensure that the child is born into wedlock. This is what we refer to as a shotgun wedding.
I'm so proud of you, my son. Here, take this silencer. It's a family heirloom. You'll need it when the nagging starts. Trust me.
Take a look around. All your friends and family are here. Who invited that stupid cat? Anyway, the rest of your life begins here. You'll be working a soul-crushing job 9 to 5, coming home to a family that won't appreciate you, and looking forward to the weekends so you can numb yourself with alcohol and begin the cycle all over again. Let that sink in for a moment. Don't worry, I was joking. Only half of that was true. The man behind you is Taylor's brother. He's quite eager to see his dear sister get married. Don't you point that thing at me. You aren't getting cold feet, are you? That's the way. Confidence is key. Oh, I think it's almost time for Taylor to arrive. Well, my God, what is that noise? The organ player is asleep. Wake up that old hag. Do you really want Taylor walking down the aisle to this? Nicely done. She's playing in a better ball. Motivation can achieve. Here comes Taylor. By the great founding fathers, isn't she beautiful? Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the presence of these witnesses to join these beautiful young American patriots together in matrimony like Barrow and Stone, commended to be honorable among all, and therefore is not to be entered into lightly, but reverently, passionately, lovingly, and with plenty of ammo. I will now proceed to the wedding vows. Fire your shotgun into the air to proclaim your vow. Do you both pledge to share your lives openly with one another and to speak the truth in love, tenderly care for one another, cherish and encourage each other, stand together through sorrows, joys, and communist attack? their firearms of all varieties, including pistols, shotguns, rifles, semi-automatic assault rifles, and fully automatic machine guns where state legislation permits.
We do.
Do you pledge to use your firepower to defend yourselves, each other, and all fellow patriots who are well and good in this beautiful country?
We do.
May these rings be blessed as a symbol of your union. As often as either of you look upon these rings, may you not only be reminded of this moment, but also of the vows you have made, the strength of your commitment to each other and to your country. If any person show just cause why they may not be joined together, let them speak now, or forever hold their peace. I object! Taylor, I can't stand by and watch this happen. I've loved you ever since I bumped into you and locked you out on the floor of preschool. I've seen the way you work a pistol, baby, and it's never left my mind. I'm no one for you. I swear to treat you as the angel you are. I'll let you step on my neck every night. I mean it. If you want. I mean, if you don't, that's fine, but I'm just saying that, I'd be okay with it. I've spent every night lying awake thinking about you. And also because the upstairs plumbing leaks into my head. But anyway, I've always wanted you. But I've always been invisible to you, but not today. No. I'm taking a stand. I'm going to show you why I'm the best man for you. Check this out. No one else can do that, right? I can do it, and much more. I'm one in a million, baby. In fact, if you ask around, people would probably agree that I'm the best man on the planet. Honestly, I'm way too good for you, but I'm giving you the opportunity, no, the privilege of having a chance with the one and only Rose George. You can take it or leave it, honey. What do you say? With that unpleasantness out of the way, go now in peace and live in love, sharing the most precious gifts you have, the gifts of your lives, united, and your right to bear arms. And may your days be long on this earth, the chances of which increase with daily target practice. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Now, as is customary, you will leave the charge as the guests spray you with bullets. The bullets represent rice, which was once used to represent seeds, which were used to represent fertility. But since you've already knocked out Taylor, well, it's all a bit of a moot point anyway. Onward to the rest of your life. Let's take a look inside the factory of the future, where a single employee can do the work of many.
Fucking sideways gun.
You made it just in time for work. Here at Golding's Bagel Company, all our bagels are lovingly gun-crafted to perfection. Most customers can't even taste the lead. Hit the button to start up the machinery.
Missed one, I missed one. I missed 3 in the bagel. I need to do some. There's no recalibrate. Whatever. 2.
Remember, The secret to a delicious bagel is the well-cooked dough and that perfect hole in the center. Whoa, no! Someone's left something nasty in the dough. Get that into the bin before it gets into the oven. Keep working hard. We need more bagels, and the boss needs more diamonds encrusted into his watch. He'll have a holeless bagel through.
Whatever,
Now
I
some
don't
poor
need to shoot
customer will
shit.
probably have a nervous breakdown. A
That bagel.
without a hole is
It's
like
happening.
a patriot without a flag. Marvel in the unmatched efficiency of the American system of manufacturing. With our cutting-edge machinery and talented workers, whether it be bagels or guns, we have the ability to produce more than anyone could possibly need in a lifetime.
Just gotta focus on that. It's gonna pop out.
So there is like a huge rat in that bagel. Send it to hell, or at least not through to the customers.
What do you got
You
here?
know how health
Conscious people are these days.
They probably don't want the black plague with their bagel. Here comes one of those rat bagels. Shoot it up the hook before it gets through. So there is like a huge rat in that bagel. Send it to hell, or at least not through to the customers. Here comes one of those rat bagels. Shoot it up the hook before it gets through. Here comes
One of those rat
bagels. Shoot it up the hook before it gets through. Oh boy. That
That's our critter.
smell. As the old saying goes, try not to sell your customers baked rats. So there is like a huge rat in that bagel. Send it to hell, or at least not through to...
To the customers.
It smells like my grandmother's underpants. It's lunchtime. Use the vending machine to order yourself a tasty meal and eat up to make sure you have enough bullets in your proverbial magazine. There might be a little too much protein in that bagel. Better not let that one into the oven. Just like the diligent bagel shooter toils in the factory to keep our citizens fed, the good people of the gun industry work around the clock to ensure a steady supply of guns to keep American citizens safe. These are good family people, like yourself, who want nothing more than to earn a living and feel safe. Here comes one of those rat bagels. Shoot it up the hook before it gets through. You know how
What's a rat
health-conscious
bagel?
people are these days. They probably don't want the black plague with their bagel. Here comes one of those rat bagels. Shoot it up the hook before it gets through. So there is like a huge rat in that bagel. Send it to hell, or at least not through to the customers. He'll let a holeless bagel through. Now some poor customer will probably have a nervous breakdown.
Damn it.
So there is like a huge rat. Nice catch. Now crack it open and have a swig. Our patriot-ready beers are brewed with love and ample. Now that you've learned how to drink a beer like a true American, let me share the next activity. Television. This all-knowing box of knowledge delivers up-to-date news about the community, the country, and less importantly, the rest of the world. Turn on the TV, kick back, relax, and enjoy a well-earned break.
Breaking news. After a recent expression of freedom in a schoolyard, the president has expressed his desire to restrict the sale and use of automatic assault weapons.
Seriously? Those damn gun grabbers are at it again. They just can't leave our freedom alone. The America we love is burning before our very eyes. Are you fed up with tying your shoelaces by hand? Introducing the Cutter 1912, the one-stop tool for all your everyday needs. Just shoot yourself in the foot and you're good to go.
We cannot keep giving a platform to these mass shooters. We are awarding them with wall-to-wall attention and the sense of identity that they crave. The media are creating a whole new generation of copycat killers, and they must be stopped.
Copycat killers? Almost as bad as actual cats.
When you're out hunting and get surrounded by 100 bears, what are you going to do? Let them take you captive and have their way with you back in the depths of the bear cave? Don't be a victim. Arm yourself with an SR-15 assault rifle and send those frisky bears straight to hell.
Holy smokes! Kayla's water has broken. We need to get her to the hospital so that the baby can be safely brought into the world. You remember the emergency services number, don't you? Hello, operator. We've got a woman in labor, and she's ready to deliver us a fresh American patriot. We need an ambulance pronto. And here they are, the ambulance service. Much like your guns, can always be counted upon to take care of you in times of need. We're now at Coke Hospital, where the kind doctors and nurses will help Taylor deliver your beautiful child. Like all good Americans, doctors have learned how guns can enhance their productivity in new ways. Rather than relying on dangerous surgical instruments such as scalpels and forceps, doctors have a variety of medical guns to use instead. Surgery has never been safer. Now we play the waiting game and leave the rest to our skilled American doctors. I assure you, things are going fine. Wait a minute. Is that guy smoking in a hospital? How irresponsible. Good riddance. This hospital is a safe space once more. Remember, only cigars should be smoked in a hospital, and only after the baby is delivered. Push! She is a healthy baby girl. Give the baby a smack on the fanny. A new American has been born. What can she grow up to be? An Olympic shooter, a raider of tombs, a masterful chief, a bounty hunter, a gear of war, a bold space marine, a soldier that answers the call of duty in modern warfare? Anything is possible.
Our beautiful baby girl. What should we call her? Bang. What a wonderful name. We'll call her Bang.
Seeing you two and your new baby makes me think of how the gun factory of tomorrow will spawn new guns and gun owners for generations to come. I hope you're as excited to see it as I am.
Yes.
Congratulations! You've worked diligently and have been able to purchase your very own home. Whilst your partner takes care of many of the indoor chores, such as the laundry and cleaning,
I still missed one. I got all this garden shit.
sorry to interrupt the festivities, but
Yeah, my gun's normal.
news I need to share
Yeah.
with you. Some crazed madman attacked and killed your mother. He coincidentally had a gun and shot her with it, but well, that's besides the point. The good news is the assailant left the gun at the scene of the crime, and we've recovered it. Guns are marked with a uniquely identifying serial number, so we may be able to trace it back to the culprit. Welcome to the National Tracing Center. This is where the country's records of gun
Sales are kept.
dealing with gun-related crime. When justice cannot be swiftly served with a bullet to the head, we turn to the Tracing Center. In the future,
Johnny
we will
Donut.
have access to incredible new technology to make tracking these criminals down easier than ever.
Booze.
Since a digitized National Gun Registry that tracks every firearm and its owner is highly immoral and would allow the government to confiscate all of our guns, we turn to the ever-reliable microfilm and paper technology. When you need to find a gun, all you need to do is look through each of the records and check for a matching serial number. Piece of cake. This is taking awfully long. Don't forget, your workstation is equipped with a state-of-the-art internet-enabled computer. This will make buying guns and gun-related paraphernalia as easy as taking candy from a baby. You could buy thousands of rounds of ammunition right from the comfort of your desk. We've even got custom-engraved American Rifle Association belt buckles. Now this is a future worth living in. Unlike computers and databases, paper will never betray you. I'm bored. Ow! Oh, paper cut! Paper cut! Ow! Wasn't the last one a match? I could have sworn. Oh, well. I know what you're thinking. Wouldn't it be easier if we could just search up the serial number in the database? But that's like asking,
Wouldn't it be easier?
just to throw our guns into the sea and line up to get fucked by the government. Are we done yet? die all the time. I don't care what the big deal is. How about we just tell the cops it was Mr. Cinnamon and call it a day? Do you want to give up? Lucky for you, having a gun makes giving up incredibly easy. All you have to do is raise the gun to your head. Check it's loaded. Oh, thank God we can finally get out of here. As a consolation for your loss, please accept these thoughts and prayers on the house. Can help us make this important time one of peace, love, and happiness. Little baby Bang, you look just like your daddy. Who's that cutie? You are, yes you are. Thanks to your excellent shooting skills, you are able to finish work early, allowing you to spend more time with the family. Many children grow up unloved and weird because their parents were too busy overworking and not smart enough to use guns. We've skipped forward from the breastfeeding months because we were told that exposed breasts are inappropriate. What a shame. We spent thousands on those props. Listen to that. Crying used to be a baby's only way to express itself. But babies of the future will be able to communicate using their guns as well. In time, parents will learn to intuit exactly what baby is trying to say with each gunshot. Young Bang is now old enough to eat soft foods. Let's prepare a yummy meal for the youngster. By shooting the food, we can break it down to make it easier for baby to digest. Yum, yum. Delicious. Baby food contains key nutrients for baby's development, including milk, carbohydrates, and a sprinkle of gunpowder. Spicy!
Breaking news. Nefarious cat burglar on the loose. Several neighborhoods have been struck so far, with others no doubt in his sights. Eyewitness accounts confirm that the cat burglar will break into homes regardless of the time of day, even in broad daylight. Authorities advise that citizens should remain vigilant at all times to defend themselves from this menace.
A cat burglar? Oh, I bet it was that damn Mr. Cinnamon. I'm telling you, he can't be trusted. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want some unruly cat burglar creeping into my home. Home invasions and burglaries are more common than you think. Alarmingly, in the United States, a burglary occurs every 18 seconds. Chances are there's probably an invader in your house right now. Do you know what home invaders are capable of? Let me clue you in. They could steal your belongings. They could trash your house. They could sexually assault you and your family and then slit your throats. They could even kill your dog. That's why it's so important to make sure we're prepared. You see, the criminal who underestimates an armed citizen is the fool who ends up with a face full of lead. Ooh-wee, can you smell that? Like all Americans, babies must excrete feces. It is the sworn duty of the parents to dispose of used diapers and keep baby clean and happy. To clean up baby, we need to open up the diaper and dispose of her precious American poop. Made in the USA.
Damn it. Fuck. I see it. I see it.
Good job. Baby's bottom is clean as hell. By the way, it's common knowledge that anti-gunners did not have their diapers changed regularly. No wonder
They smell so bad.
something is upsetting poor Barry.
Now she sends us.
Stranger in the house? Did you do that? There, Bang. It'll be okay. I don't mean to alarm you, but there might be an intruder in the house. It might be the cat burglar. Get your gun ready.
I made waffles, darling.
Oh, thank God. It's just Taylor. Oh, and she brought waffles. Now you've seen how guns can be used to raise and nurture young Americans towards a bright future
Amongst their fellow
patriots. In addition, we must not forget the horrors of the outside world, where predators are always on the prowl, seeking to destroy the freedom and peace we hold so dear. Remember, the price of freedom is eternal vigilance and a well-stocked gun vault. And lastly, we've learned that surprise waffles are the best waffles. The gun industry sought to position the gun as a symbol representing all that is good in the world. Heroism, patriotism, liberty, freedom, justice. If we could convince the people that owning a gun was more than just owning a tool,
that it meant
being a proud American, being a force for good, and a protector of the weak, then there would be no limit to our prosperity. We knew we had something special on our hands, so we continued making more guns.
better guns.
And the money kept coming in. Our factories could now produce millions of guns each year, and each gun was eager to find a home. And so we found new ways to market our wares to the masses. We had guns for men, women, and even toy guns for children. We made an endless variety of gun models and attachments to fulfill the needs of every gun-loving patriot. Our guns embedded themselves into American culture and the media we produced. For role models, we need only look to the heroic cowboy, with trusty peacemaker in hand, or the brave revolutionary, reclaiming his liberty with his own weapon. The gun had become a beacon of hope in our hopeless world, one that was accessible to any American as long as they could afford it. We grew like never before. We used our resources to support our political allies, so they would support the industry and your right to bear arms. Our power and influence ran deep, and in time, we embedded ourselves into the American identity. We made America the gun country. What began as a simple business of selling ball-throwing machines became so much more. We turned our business into a culture, one unlike any other in the world. Only time will tell where the mighty gun will go from here. Experiences of fishing and hunting, but in the future we can combine the two for maximum bonding potential. We've arrived at Colt Lake, known for its crystal clear waters, lush greenery, and abundance of lively fish. Welcome aboard the SS Barrel, your father's prized boat. We'll be using the old Simpson rifle, perfect for shooting underwater targets with its high-velocity shots. You might say it'll be as easy as shooting fish in an SS Barrel. Ha ha ha! Whilst fishing is a leisurely pastime, as Americans, it is our duty to prove we're the best at what we do. So today, rather than just catch any dumb fish, we're going for the biggest fish in the lake. Legend has it that a monstrous catfish, Sergeant Whiskers, lurks in the depths, waiting for a skilled fisherman's challenge. The biosphere of the lake operates on a simple premise. Big fish eat the small fish. By shooting small fish, we'll be able to lure out the bigger ones. With any luck, we'll eventually convince the legendary Whiskers to work there. It's a new fish to come out. Show me what you've got. I'm hankering for some catfish tonight. In the old days, people would catch fish using rods and plastic wires. What a bunch of idiots. Oh, that's a slippery one, isn't it? What do you call a fish without an eye? FSH. In this world, there is an order to things, just like in the food chain. There are the strong and the weak, and the weak bow to the will of the strong. But arming ourselves, wow, that's a big one. One step closer to Whiskers. We become strong and ensure that we won't be bending for anybody. Enjoy a snack unless you're into that kind of thing, but that's none of my business. Where does a fish keep its money? In the river bank. Such a delicate balance beneath the surface of the water. Millions of years of evolution leading to a perfectly tuned ecosystem. And yet now, we can float over it and blow the blazes out of everything. Yee-haw!
You can bring the fish closer to our boat by throwing bait into the water. Why is a fish so easy to weigh, huh? Because it has its own scales.
The strong prey on the weak. Those who wield power have the right to exercise their will. It is through perseverance, strength, and force of will that America claimed its place as the most powerful nation in the world. And that is how its citizens should conduct themselves in chasing their ambitions.
Remember, shoot the smaller fish to lure out bigger ones. Why did the fish blush? Because it's on the boat's bottom.
That one's not bad.
What a fantastic sport it is when the opposition doesn't even know it's playing. Is that? It can't be. It is! The legendary Sergeant Whiskers himself! This is it, my friend. You know what to do. Take down Sergeant Whiskers and turn him into the trophy of a lifetime. Turn that catfish into cat food. Well, actually, just leave the scraps for the cat. Save the junky bits for me.
What did the fish say when it swam into the wall?
Yeah! Good! Excellent shot. Oh, he's gonna feel that. Excellent shot. Oh, he's gonna feel that. Be careful now. Whiskers isn't any ordinary fish. He's far more resilient. Here he comes. Get ready. The gunfire has been known to ram. Whoa! That was a close one. Boats and capsized them.
Why are fish so clever? Think about it. Because they swim in schools.
Turn. Here he comes. Get ready. That catfish into cat. Whoa! That was a close one. Food. Well, actually, just leave the scraps for the cat and save the chunky bits for me. Keep fighting. We're so close. I'm inclined to think those red bulbs on Whisker's body may be weak points. Shoot them for massive damage.
Who does the fish call when his piano breaks? The piano tuner.
Keep fighting. He's gonna jump. Watch out. So close. We almost got him.
Why do fish like worms? Because they're...
Yes, I think you did it. Thanks to your trusty rifle, we were able to find a cat.
Where do fish go on holiday?
Watch out! Sergeant Whiskers is carrying a concealed weapon. Well, it would seem we're in quite the pickle here. It's getting kind of toasty. You might want to do something about that. Quick, put out that fire! I don't think that's working. Try something else! But, well, that plan didn't exactly hold water. Looks like we're going under. As an American citizen, Sergeant Whiskers has a constitutional right to carry arms and defend himself. He exercised his right, as we all should when faced with a mortal threat. Concealed carry saved Sergeant Whiskers' life today, and it could save yours too. In this world, you pack heat or pack your bags. Before we move on, I'd like to pose a question to you. Would you have gone fishing today if you knew that fish had guns to defend themselves? Thanksgiving is a time when families come together to share bountiful meals and give thanks for many benefits of American life, such as freedom, democracy, and the ability to purchase a shitload of guns. Hey, who does this guy think he is? We've got a Thanksgiving feast to pistol whip up. Get him out of the way. Good riddance. Anyway, where were we? Hey, man. Glad you could make it. I'm just in the middle of prepping our Thanksgiving dinner, dude. Can you lend a hand? Come in. This is General Washington. Do you read? What is your sit-rep? McTavish! Damn it! Thank the founding fathers you're here. The president has been assassinated, and in the chaos, communists have seized control of the barbershop. They are demanding a ransom of $12 billion, and that we hand over the body of the president. They claim that if their demands aren't met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear strike on our homeland.
You'll have two mission
Objectives. Firstly, you are to identify and eliminate the communist leader. He may be disguised among the patrons of the barbershop, but can be identified by his sinister-looking eye patch. Secondly, you are to proceed through the barbershop and give haircuts to each of the customers. As the shop owners have been taken hostage, they are relying on you to ensure that their customers' needs are attended to. The hot zone is 0.01 clicks north of here, and the insertion method will be via cart. You'll receive new weapons from our ground infantry at regular intervals, and I'll provide tactical support via secure radio calls. Only an elite Special Forces commando like yourself is capable of completing such a dangerous mission. Your nation is counting on you, soldier. Before we proceed, you'll need to learn how to perform a tactical haircut. Locate the tango and aim for the head. By the way, when I say tango, I mean target, not the dance. This excellent work, soldier. That's a fine-looking American haircut if I've ever seen one. You'll
Be receiving ground support.
from the gunny squadron who will plant explosive charges on the doors in front of you. Reach and clear each room until you've completed all your mission objectives. All set? Commencing Operation Excessive Force now. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers! It's gonna blow! Door breached. The enemy is mobilizing.
Ah.
The enemy is mobilizing. Fashionable hairdo on
Holy fuck.
the communist leader. You did it. We defeated the communists. Once and for all. Excellent work, soldier. However, we cannot rest on our laurels, for the fight for freedom is eternal. It is only a matter of time until a new threat surfaces. Yesterday it was
The Nazis.
Today was communists.
Is this a part of cooking? So lost. That's enough of this for now.